Splash Zone legendaries, what does he drop? How long does it take me to get every single legendary? And then I'm going to give you more information on what they do in detail once I've got them. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over to Splash Zone. Let's purchase this. Let me show you what it looks like, me combating him for the first time. And then maybe on the first time we'll get a legendary. But I'm going to show you this boss and every single boss in this game. Everything they drop. I am doing every boss on easy. And I'm going to be showing you still how long or how many attempts it took me to get them dropped. So in this attempt, the first attempt, I didn't get anything. I'll come back to you on how many attempts when I got my first item, the second item, and also the third. So as we see here, ladies and gentlemen, on the 8th attempt, we've got the Mad Firework armor shield that you can go ahead and get from Splash Zone. We go ahead and take it. You can see it's a Torque variant of armor, and it's got bundled on kill spawns missiles that home in on each nearby enemies and deal 2,041 damage each. The missile swarm on armor segment break launches 5 missiles, each dealing 612 damage. And then it also has the Oscar mic. So what does Oscar mic do? If we have a look here, the first tier gives you gun reload speed increased by 10%. Gun damage is increased by up to 20% based on the emptiness of your gun's magazine. And then after reloading, gunfire rate is increased by 30% for 4 seconds. So it's a pretty darn good shield. It's not going to be one that I'm going to be using. Right, let's carry on and let's see how many more attempts to get the other 2 items. There we go. On the 9th attempt, literally the attempt right after, we got another flipping legendary, and we can see that is the revealing gripping lead balloon, which is actually the weapon that I'm currently using. So if we go ahead and look at it in the inventory right now, we can see that it's a Torque weapon. It's got quite high DPS, and then we can see that obviously it's each impact times 3. It's got the lightweight projectiles that flow upwards and spawn child projectiles upon exploding. So basically what you're seeing when I'm firing this weapon, as you fire it, they do go up, they explode, and then they drop and more projectiles come down. It's flipping cool to see. It's also got the Hyperion licensed grip, which accuracy increases with continuous fire, and it's got the COV licensed magazine that we can see there, where the gun has unlimited magazine size. However, it will heat up and eventually break. But you can see, looking along these, I have gained multiple of these from doing this on a previous period just to level up. But you can see basically they all almost do the same thing. They can literally just go ahead and change what they have on them in terms of the bottom stacks. Right, let's continue on and see how many times it takes to get the last item. And there we go. At 22 attempts, we also got the grenade. Now, you're probably going to get repeats of what you got. And this was the grenade ordnance, which we see here, which got self-replicating, which what this does is when the jelly bounces, it spawns duplicates that continue bouncing, dealing damage in a chaotic spread. This effect makes jelly particularly effective in close quarter combat and allowing it to shred groups of enemies when used strategically. Jelly always has the rip apart, which teleports grenades to the target location, enhancing its utility in combat. It's also then got the nuke grenade damage is increased by 31%, grenade damage radius is increased by 62%, and grenade cooldown duration is increased by 25%. And then it's got the manufacturer part Ripper, which grenades teleport to their destination. So just a quick recap, we got a weapon, we got a grenade, and we got a shield. The weapon being the lead balloon. Obviously the bottom rolls are completely different, but the main roll that you get, the lightweight, is the same throughout all of them. As you can see, I've got a couple of them and they've all got the lightweight perk at the top. The grenade we got was with the atomic jelly, which comes with the self-replicating, and yet again the bottom rolls I believe can change. I'm not too sure. It does look like, yes, they do change with the multiple that I've got. And then the shield, they also do change the bottom rolls, but the main legendary perk, the bundled, stays the same on all of them, which on kill spawns missiles that home on nearby enemies and deal an X amount of damage each. So that is the 3 legendaries you'll get from Splash Zone on the map where Splash Zone is located. It is the first boss that you come in the game. It literally is the most southern point or southern left point of the map. And just come on over here, do the Moxie's Encore, repeat it over and over and over again. This is going to be a very fast way to level up as well. So I'm not even max level and I'm doing everything on easy. I'm going to be doing every single boss, every single legendary in this game to find out exactly what we got. This was 22 attempts for myself to get all 3 items. Now, do remember that the legendaries can repeat. As you can see, I have got multiple legendaries. This is was from when I was doing it in the past just to get experience. But you do have a chance of getting a shiny. And if you don't know what a shiny is, well, you can see this weapon right here that I've got on. I could, for instance, go to customization, and because I've got the shiny variant of it, I can go over to my weapon. I can go to the one that I've got equipped, for instance, this one right here. and then I can go and put on the Phosphine style, which is like an iridescent style on this exact same weapon. Once you've got it once, you can equip it to every single weapon. That is the exact same. But yeah, you got a chance of getting that. You've got the chance for them to redrop them, but for me to get all 3 items, it took 22 times. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, and then also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one with all other bosses. And if you've got anything else that you want me to do, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Have a good day. Peace.